do have one last video. Our final 2016 Distinguished Alumni Award recipient, Norgrove Penny.
Hi there, who's next?
Here's our next chart, is a new problem.
Norgrove Penny's left an astounding legacy. He makes his dreams come true. He's an idealist, but he sees the big picture.
Norgrove is a true altruist. He works feverishly for whatever cause he feels needs to be addressed.
I was born in the northern part of South Africa, but really grew up in the country that's now Zimbabwe. It was Rhodesia at the time. My father grew up there, went to medical school in South Africa. Certainly my dad has been my biggest hero. He was a missionary doctor, and we've always had a mission. That true word mission is very much part of our DNA. If you were to ask me, when did I want to become a doctor? It was at age 3. I do not remember in my life wanting to do anything else. My father had an opportunity to emigrate to Canada. There was a need for a doctor in the Northwest Territories. I started university at age 16. We had moved from the north at that time. I did not feel socially all that integrated even then in high school, but at the U of A, now I did. Now I could be myself. And so my undergraduate years at U of A were wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But the most important factor for me at that stage was the swimming.
I said to him, Norty, the national final, where were you halfway through? He says, dead last. He wound up winning by about 10 yards in record time.
Because I was a competitive swimmer, I also had all of my credentials to be a lifeguard and managed to get a position at the Glenrose Hospital in Edmonton. They had a swimming pool. And then I found when I was there, I was actually part of the therapy team. The children who had a lot of physical disabilities, also kids with diabetes and asthma, and it sparked an interest in children with physical disabilities that has carried through my career. Oh, Matt. Hi. How are you doing? Good.
Norgrove adopted an interest in sports medicine as a subspecialty within orthopedics early in his career because of his own swimming career. Then became very involved in the organization of it, the development of the Canadian Academy of Sports and Exercise Medicine he was involved in.
A couple Commonwealth Games teams, World University Games teams, and then finally the 92 Olympic Games in Barcelona. I was the orthopedic surgeon on that team. The highlight was to be named the Chief Medical Officer of the Commonwealth Games, which occurred here in Victoria in 1994. And then an opportunity came up to go full-time to Uganda with an organization called CBM International.
So he identified an epidemic in club feet deformity.
The surgery that he did was life-changing because it allowed children, particularly young girls who weren't able to walk, who literally were sliding on the ground. He was able to do surgery that enabled them to stand and walk.
And he started the club foot program, training local Ugandans how to identify and treat and correct this problem.
And it became a very successful project. So in Uganda today, there's Korsu Hospital, which is performing about 5,000 reconstructive orthopedic and plastic surgery operations per year.
It has now gone global, following the model that Norgrove established. Jane Goodall had a rehab facility for chimpanzees. When Norgrove was in Uganda, one chimp broke its arm, and there was no expertise in how to care for it. And Norgrove was approached, so he was able to perform the surgery, and he had to learn how to speak chimp.
And you had to learn how to say hello, because if you say hello properly, then they're friendly with you. These are little chimps that are scared. So it's like this. You can do it after me, okay? It's like this. Now you know how to say hello in chimp.
They had him open her Premier IMAX here in Victoria, and they said, and here is our local vet, Dr. Penny. And I thought, oh, I hope his patients don't hear that. They'll get a little surprised.
I'm very grateful for the education given me. And it's played out into this wonderful career that I've had that's been exciting and adventuresome and rewarding, and so I've got a lot to be thankful for. It's a great privilege that I do not take for granted.
Ladies and gentlemen, Norgrove Penny. Here we do a chimp hello. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Come on. There we go. Is he not worthy of that? Come on.
They made the mistake of asking me to speak chimp when I was on the radio. And I saw the sound man suddenly going. Yeah, I didn't just take care of chimps. I would like to thank the Alumni Committee and the University for this overwhelming honor. Special thanks to my nominators, Dr. Murray Smith, my swimming coach, Dr. Anita Molzan, Dean of Nursing, who supported our work in Uganda so amazingly well, and Janet Davidson, who visited us there, and to all the friends, family, and classmates who are here to support me and supported me then. Thank you very much. It is such an honor.